Right now, we are having perfect harvest weather as we look out on a live, beautiful sunset right there. But despite the perfect harvest weather, a lot of farmers are running weeks behind at this point. Our spring flooding and now our recent rain have caused big delays. Good evening, I'm David Nelson. Paul is off. TV6's Chris Carter talked to one farmer today, and he's live now with what farmers are dealing with in the area. Chris?
Well, David, this is what a lot of cornfields across the Quad Cities look like. They're completely untouched. And now I did talk to one farmer today who says that they are up to 2 to 6 weeks behind schedule.
At Hans Schneckloff's farm in Eldridge, crews are in the field. They're dodging rain to get the crops harvested.
It's been, just dry enough to get back in the field, so we've been harvesting corn, which you can kind of get away with wetter conditions.
A spring of record-breaking flooding delayed planting.
This year has been particularly challenging with this spring. I'm typically done planting by early May, and I finished up in early June.
And recent rain has pushed back the harvest. Schneckloff says he's normally in the field by mid-September. His crews didn't start work until last week.
A couple days on, a couple days off. Seems like we've gotten the weekends off so far, so that's been all right.
Schneckloff's crews are gaining ground in the field, filling up the trucks. The yields aren't as bad as Schneckloff had worried about.
The yields have been better than I expected. Not as good as maybe the past 2 years, but better than I was expecting.
He's averaging about 65 bushels per acre on soybeans. Typically, he gets somewhere in the upper 70s. For corn, he's averaging 220 bushels per acre. Usually, he gets about 240 bushels. With more rain in the forecast, the challenge of dodging rain continues for those in the combine. Schneckloff worries if harvest continues into November, snow and frost could be a bigger problem.
In my career of working full-time, this is really unusual.
Now, I talked with a crop specialist from the Iowa State University Extension Office in Muscatine. Schneckloff is dealing with is very common across our area. And David, he also told me if things don't start to dry out in these cornfields, those farmers could be delayed even further. Right now, they're seeing delays of 2 to 6 weeks behind schedule.
All right, it's a good length of time. Thank you, Chris. Now, the Iowa State crop specialist that Chris has been talking to says in his travels lately, he's only been seeing one soybean field completely harvested and only 2 corn fields, and usually he's seeing dozens by this time.